Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Wartrain. If you're new, do me a favor, please subscribe and click that bell down below so you guys can get notified of every time I upload videos just like this one. But today's video, guys, we're going to talk about that sweet Nintendo Direct that we just had. I watched it with my daughter. I'm going to put out the video then of me and her sitting there watching it with some commentary. Pretty cool. She wanted to do it with me, so that was definitely exciting to have her along with me. But, wow, we had some awesome stuff. There's so much stuff to kind of go over. I'm still processing all of it. We got Banjo-Kazooie coming to Smash right now. So if you don't have the Smash Fighter Pack, go get it, because you'll be able to play as Banjo-Kazooie with the new level, with the music. Sakurai said that the music for Banjo-Kazooie was too country from the Nintendo 64 version, so they actually kind of remixed it. He said it didn't fit in with the Smash Brothers universe, which makes a lot of sense. I thought that was pretty cool that they put that extra time into it. I think the Banjo level looks awesome. Really impressive because they definitely kept that aesthetic from that game and just gave it a, HD treatment and some better textures and stuff. So it definitely looks cool. Looking forward to playing Smash with that character. And we got Terry Bogard from SNK. That was a true rumor and or leak, whatever, but that was legit. So we're getting Terry Bogard, guys. He looks awesome. They showed a quick sneak peek of the actual player model. Looks great. I can't wait to play as Terry. I think that's awesome. I like the little pixel art teaser kind of thing they did when they were announcing them. And everybody kind of knew it was going to be him at this point. If you've been paying attention to any of this stuff, any gaming news, you probably knew. We had talked about it, but looked awesome, man. I can't wait to see that. But we got one more fighter left out of the DLC fighter pack. But the huge news is that we are getting more fighters on top of that. That is awesome, guys. Wow, I can't wait to see who we're gonna get. And Sakurai was saying about, he thinks it's awesome that he's just expanding the franchise, and he don't know if he'll get a chance or an opportunity to do something like this again. And you know what? I think he's right. How do you top Smash Brothers Ultimate? I mean, it truly is a celebration of all things gaming throughout, the last 30, 40 years. I memean, it's amazing. It's an amazing franchise, and Smash Ultimate is by far, hands down, the best Smash Brothers. I mean, it offers so much, and there's just endless replayability to the game, and it looks great. You get so much in that package of getting the game. You get all the characters to fight as, you get all the levels to fight on, you get all the music. I mean, so much music. It is just a great package, and he's happy with the sales, and I can imagine. I mean, it's, the best-selling Smash Brothers game, and for good reason. It's an awesome game, one of the best on the Switch, and, like I said, it's almost, I don't know how you could ever top it, and it's just an amazing game. He knocked this one out of the park, and speaking of knocking it out of the park, they are adding the home run mode or whatever with the bag, so you can you can hit the punching bag again. He was launching that thing with the baseball bat into outer space. I thought that was awesome. That looked new. I don't remember seeing that part. So I guess that's something for Smash Ultimate that they added. Instead of just knocking it far, you were knocking it up high. I thought that was absolutely awesome. So that mode is back, and that's actually the last mode that they are going to be adding to Smash. But on top of that, there's a Mii Fighters pack, or Mii Fighters, or Mii characters or whatever, the customization that you're going to be able to get, which they're awesome, man. You're going to get Sans from Undertale. I thought that was so cool. I can't wait to play Smash as Sans. I thought that was awesome. You get Zero from the Mega Man universe. You get Proto Man. You get the Raccoon. or yeah, Rocket, Team Rocket, sorry. You get Team Rocket from Pokemon. I want to say there's something else. Oh, you're getting a Mystical Ninja Goemon. You know, I could be missing another. There was just a bunch of them, but man, that is awesome. You know, lots and lots of cool stuff going on with Smash right now. Like I said, what a great game. I don't know how you could possibly top it. I don't think you can. But so much stuff in this Direct. Super Nintendo games coming to Nintendo Switch online service tomorrow. So, man, if you don't have that service now, I don't know what to tell you, because there's a lot of great games coming to the service. That I was like, man, they better have this, and they had it. And you know, the leaks were true too with the Super Nintendo controller. I'm glad that this one doesn't slide onto the Nintendo Switch like the NES ones. It'll actually charge with a USB, just like the Pro controller. So that's good news. I was gonna say, how could you do that with the bumpers? You know, the L and R, you really couldn't. So I think they kind of had to do it with the charge cable, and I'm glad they're doing it. I mean, it looks awesome. I'm definitely ordering 2 of those. Man, my wallet is it's crying right now, because there's just so much awesome stuff coming. Doom 64 coming to the Switch. That is awesome. I don't know if it'll be physical, but man, I hope we get a physical copy of that. Oh god, that would be so awesome. I'm trying to think what else. There's just so much. Xenoblade Chronicles remake or HD version, whatever you want to call it. Basically a deluxe version. It looks awesome. I gotta watch the video again because I was blown away on just how good the character animation and the faces and stuff look. I mean, obviously some of the textures and the backgrounds are, you know, older from the original game or whatever. They're probably updated somewhat, but you know, they're not only going to change stuff so much, because then you start taking away from what the game was. But man, that looked like it was done well, and I want to sit back and watch that again, because I got to sit back and watch the whole Direct again, because man, there's so much to take in and a lot of good stuff. We didn't get anything on the Mario front, which I think is fine considering all the other stuff we got. Just, you know, like I said, it's hard to take all that in. Luigi's Mansion. God, that game looks awesome. Luigi's Mansion 3 is just completely fleshed out. I mean, that game looks amazing. Just all the different stages in it, levels of the mansion look amazing. The modes, I mean, you got the couch co-op mode for up to, I think it was 4 people. I thought that was great. I can't wait to play that. My family, we're all going to be playing a lot of that. My son, he's a huge Luigi fan. That's his favorite, you know, character out of the Mario universe. So, yeah, he's going to be loving that. We still play Nintendo Land, like with Luigi when he has the backpack going around and you're trying to, you know, find each other or find a ghost. Lots of Nintendo Land in my house. You know, that game is a good game, but we still play it. But man, what a Direct. I don't know what other people are saying. This is coming off right after watching it. I don't care. I thought it was great. I think Nintendo is knocking it out of the park. I just can't even believe how many games are coming to Switch now, and just how many games that we already have. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. That's another one. Assassin's Creed, what is that? Black Flag, the pirate one. That's another game that's coming. Town. Finally, Town is coming, and it's not even coming like that. I don't think, I forget when it was, the release date was, but it wasn't that far off, I don't think. I want to say the pre-order's up today. So, yeah, I can't wait to get that. That game looks cool. I'm definitely in on Town. But, you know, finally got some more stuff on the Animal Crossing front. A lot of people are excited to see that. I never played Animal Crossing games, so, you know, I'm not very familiar with it. I will wind up picking it up and checking it out. I'm definitely interested on the gameplay. I'm sure my kids will enjoy it as well. It's probably something we could all play together, so that's always good. But trying to think what else. Overwatch, another one right off the bat. It was like boom, Overwatch coming to Switch. wow, guys, just so many amazing games, and just the list of the Super Nintendo games was pretty impressive. If you didn't watch my video on the top 10 games that need to come to Nintendo Switch online service, check that out. It's crazy because a lot of those games that I put on there were actually are in the games that they're releasing. Not all of them, obviously, but a good chunk of them. I was actually very impressed. I said, wow, man, they're really coming with it. I mean, and it's not even just like they're, you know, dropping like 2 or I would have been happy with 5. I forget how many they said they're putting on there, like 20 or something. So I almost wondered too if this is going to be a drip feed now, like every month we'll get a couple more. But regardless, I mean, we're talking Super Metroid, Link to the Past, Super Mario World, Star Fox, F-Zero, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, one of the Kirby games. I mean, this is just off the top of my head. I know they had emphasis on Stunt Effects Racer, I think it's called. Another game that uses the FX chip. Not my cup of tea, that game, but there's actually, I want to say there's some kind of like online element with that game, which is pretty interesting. So I definitely have to check that out. But there's a bunch more. I can't even think of all of them. But it was definitely an impressive lineup of games that they showed. And, like I said, wow. They really brought it, man. Nintendo is doing a great job. The Nintendo Switch, like I said, great console, one of my favorites of all time, and this is the reasons why, man. They are just lighting it up with games. I mean, it's crazy. And it seems like lately, I know Xbox and PlayStation are kind of like at the end of their system's life, but man, Nintendo is just gaining so much ground, man. They are not letting a great opportunity pass them by, that's for sure. They are just like hitting the ground and just not even running, they're flying, man. Because I think it's their best opportunity to do this, because it's like a lot of people are starting to adopt Switches that, didn't have one or maybe been on the fence about getting one. The people are starting to get them, even more like casual people now are getting them. There's people that I've been around lately that, that don't have a Nintendo Switch yet, and I hear, I've been thinking about getting one, or some of them people that have been saying that, I see them getting them finally. So they're doing something right. It's out in the general public now, how good the system is, and just word of mouth. I mean, I always praise it. People see me take the thing to work, play it all the time, so, that makes people curious, and they see how cool that is, that you can actually take the console quality on the go. But what did you guys think of this Nintendo Direct? Were you guys happy with it? Were you upset that maybe something wasn't showed off that you were looking forward to? I would obviously have certain things I always would love to see, but I didn't see them. But you know what? That's totally fine, because the stuff that they showed and have up and coming is just great. There's things that I didn't even remember that were probably even big things they talked about that I can't even think of right now, because there was so much stuff to unpack there. But awesome stuff, because we still have great stuff to look forward to that hasn't even been talked about, like Breath of the Wild 2 and Metroid Prime 4, Bayonetta 3. Those are like huge titles that we haven't heard nothing about, and that's fine. Save them, for another year, man. This year has been like, this second half of the year, I gotta say, has just been crazy. I mean, it really started off hard with, Luigi's, or Super Mario Maker 2. Once that dropped, it just, now the great games just are coming now. We just got Astral Chain. The game is phenomenal. Having a blast playing that game. It's been, getting bought too. A lot of people are picking it up because it is a great game. But what do you guys think? Did you enjoy the Direct? Let me know in the comments what you thought. What things are you excited for? I definitely want to hear what people think. But do me a favor, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and give this video a like, guys, if you enjoyed it. But that's the video, guys. I'm the War Train, and I'm out. Have a good one.